Hi everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 4 and my picks for Week 5 for the 2022 NFL season. Check it out. So this past week, straight up, not the best in the world. So I went 6-10. Now I'm straight up. I'm tied at 25-25 overall in the year. I guess the spread was a lot better. I went 500. I went 6-6 and then 4 pushes overall in the year. Wait, hold on, excuse me. Hold on. Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I went 6-5 and yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I went 6-6 and 4, so I apologize. So I had 4 pushes last week, so I was pretty crazy on that one. So I apologize I had to check that one out. So I'm 27-25 and 5 overall in the year for the pushes for the against the spread and over and under. Not as bad as either. I went 1-3. I'm 3-8 overall in the year. So if you picked my picks last week, I apologize for that. So sorry about that. So anyways, that being said, let's start off with the Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals last Thursday. My thoughts and condolences about Tua Tagovailoa. I hope he's doing pretty well. I know he made it back to the team when he drove home to Cincinnati last week, but that was a brutal hit. Me personally, I didn't think he should have played. And then Mike McDaniel and the doctors are on it. All the coaches knew everything about that. They should all get fined, or maybe he's fired or something like that, or suspension. I know the Miami doctor field got fired, so I know that. I think there's more than meets the eye to that. So I hope everything works out okay for Tua Tagovailoa. I hope he does pretty well. So he does pretty good. But anyways, that being said, Cincinnati looked like the Cincinnati of last year, and that's pretty much what I needed to know about that. The New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, look, I'll just say this. Minnesota just came to play, and that's what they did. In the Cleveland, Atlanta. Oh, congratulations, Atlanta. Now you're inside for Tampa Bay for first place in the NFC South. So now you guys play each other this week. Dallas and the Washington Commanders. Yeah. The Dallas Cowboys, they did what they needed to do with Cooper Kupp. I mean, it's not Cooper Kupp. Jesus. Anyways, that being said, Dallas needed what they need to do. And they're doing it without Dak Prescott. So let's just say that. And they did. And they're still hanging on to their destiny to the AFC and the NFC East. Detroit and Seattle. All I could say is that the fun fact for Detroit, they lead the lead in scoring, but they lead the lead in points allowed. So that's pretty much why they're 1-3 right now. And give kudos to Geno Smith with the Seattle Seahawks. He's stepping up to the plate. So, and Seattle is not playing bad football right now. They're playing really decent right now. So, I got to give Seattle a lot of credit for that. So, hey, good for Seattle on their part. Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. All I could say is for Tennessee, though, they're hanging on what they needed to do, and they're glad about what happened with Jacksonville and Philly, which I'll get to them in a bit. But Tennessee should be happy about that win and have Jacksonville with the loss, so we'll just go from that point. And as if the Colts right now, they're probably one of the most not trusting teams right now, to say the least. All right, let's continue on with Chicago and the New York Giants. My disappointment pick, I would say, the Chicago and the New York Giants. Hey, the New York Giants are 1-3 for the first time since 2011, I think it was. But good for the New York Giants, But hey, Danny Dimes didn't really have the best game, so what can I say? Daniel Jones, I should say. He didn't really have the best game in the world, but hey, what can you do? Now on to Jacksonville and Philly. Philly has shown they are for real, and I think they're making a big impact in the NFC East, and it's gonna be very exciting when Dallas and Philadelphia go at it coming up. So can't wait for that, and so we'll see how that one goes. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. It goes to say the New York Jets the Pittsburgh Steelers kind of blew it, but Kenny Pickett didn't really have a decent game either. But hey, Kenny Pickett's not mostly all his fault. I'm not going to pick on him. He's a rookie, and he played okay, to say the least. Buffalo and Baltimore. Now, I do not understand why that Baltimore went for it for the win instead of going for the tie. So I'm going to tie over the field goal. I did not understand that at all. I get the fact that you didn't want to, no, you don't trust your defense very much, but if you're near the field goal range, might as well just kick it, you know. But it's just me, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind them going for it if you don't trust your defense, but if you have a great kicker, you do it. You kick the field goal. So that's pretty much, I did not understand that. I mean, John Harbaugh, and I don't know when he said that. I don't know what he was thinking on that. I don't know what the Ravens were thinking on that. So, man, can you do on that? The LA Chargers and the Houston Texans. It goes to show you that the Houston Texans are the worst football team right now. And it showed right there against the LA Chargers. In the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers, this was a game that was a must-win for Arizona, and they pulled off the win. They needed a win to keep their season alive, and they did. The Packers and my Patriots, I gotta say this. I know I was not crazy about Brian Hoyer being the starting quarterback. You know, I don't really think he's the best quarterback in the world or the worst either. But I hope he's doing well with the concussion protocol. You know, that was a brutal hit he did, you know, and all that. But all of a sudden, here comes the third string quarterback, and Bailey Zappi, and all of a sudden, he's playing lights out. He put up good numbers last week, just to say the least, and almost beat Green Bay. I mean, that is unreal. And be honest with you, that was probably the most impressive rookie status. And fun fact for this one, Bailey Zappi was the first rookie quarterback to throw a touchdown pass this year. Good to know that. Mm-hmm. So you know that, you know. But anyways, some of our injuries may be coming back this week. Jacoby Myers may be coming back. And Trayvon Thornton, who is going to make his rookie debut, who got injured during the preseason with a collarbone injury, he's going to be coming back. So possibly, they're both questionable this coming week. So we'll probably find out if they're going to be ready to go or not. So we'll find out. But anyways, but it was an impressive performance from Bailey Zappi. I hope he continues to stretch on until Mac Jones comes back to play and go from there. Denver and Vegas, all I can say is congratulations to the Vegas Raiders. You got your first win. In Denver, Russell Wilson. Hey, Russell Wilson's not playing the best football right now, but he's not playing the worst either. But Denver as a team, though, their defensively is not the best either. That's all I can say. Tampa Bay and Kansas City. I think you should probably say look out for Kansas City right now. They're going to be the most dangerous team coming in down the road. So, anyways, that being said, Tampa Bay was going to be looking for redemption and go from there. The LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams, the only good thing they did, they stopped the protester. But other than that, San Francisco's just dominated. But anyways, that's my thoughts about Week 4. Let's get on to my Week 5 picks. Okay, we're going to kick off the Thursday Night Football game with the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. This game is going to be a much good game to watch for Denver, but this is a battle between two teams who are not really trustworthy right now, so to say the least. But I'm going to go with the better quarterback situation, which is Russell Wilson. So I'm going to take the Denver Broncos at home against the Indianapolis Colts. On the line, though, Denver's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Denver -3. Over and under is 43.5. I'm going to go over 43.5. The Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants in London this week. And one of the other London games this coming week. So for this game, the Green Bay Packers are representing the home squad against the New York Giants. And now this game is going to be a very interesting game to say the least. So I think for this game is going to be coming down who has the ball last in this one. So I'm going to take, which is probably going to be Aaron Rodgers. So if Aaron Rodgers has the ball last, forget about it. So I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers over the New York Giants in this game. On the line, though, Green Bay's favored by 7.5 in this game. I'm going to take the New York Giants plus 7.5 because they could easily win this one. Over and under, it's 41. I'm going to go over 41. The Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the line is going to get me really much, but I understand why Buffalo isn't the favorite, but in this game in scenario, Buffalo is going to be because it's at home in Buffalo. I think they're going to be going out in a bang on this one. But I think Buffalo is going to be, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, I think. But I think Pittsburgh's defense is not as bad either. So it's going to be a very interesting game. So I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills over the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game and Buffalo. On the line, though, the Buffalo Bills are favored by 14 in this game. I have to take Pittsburgh plus 14 in this one because it's too much. I mean, that's a college football spread. I'm not going to chance that. The LA Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. This is a must-win situation for the LA Chargers. They have to win just to keep their playoff hopes alive. Because you got to think playoffs right now. Never mind the division. Forget about that. Just focus what you need to do to win your games. Especially if you have Kansas City in there in your division. So you got to look out for that. So I'm going to take the LA Chargers over the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland in this game. On the line, though, the LA Chargers are favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to say the LA Chargers -3. The Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. This is going to be a long trip back from Minnesota. They're probably going to be rested up for that for a while. But they're going back home against Minnesota. Usually that bites them most of the time, but I don't think it's going to happen to Minnesota. So I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings over the Chicago Bears in this game. On the line, though, Minnesota's favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take Minnesota -7. My New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Now, this is a game I'm really looking forward to. The Detroit's offense putting up a lot of numbers, but my Patriots are putting up a really good and solid defense. They haven't really given much, at least over like 40 against any teams this year. So it's pretty much good to say the least. I think the most they gave up was 36. That was against the Ravens. But anyways, that being said, I understand why the people are picking the Patriots because we have a third-string quarterback playing, and Bailey Zappi, and Mac Jones is out with an injury, and Brian Hoyer's on the concussion protocol. This is going to be a good game to watch. I don't really care what anyone says about this one. But I understand. And Jared Goff is putting up some really good numbers, possibly MVP numbers, if you got to say the least. But his record against the Patriots, not the best right now. I understand though about the last time they played each other. Jared Goff played the Patriots. He won the game. That was with Cam Newton there. But to say the least, so I don't know about Bailey or either Mac Jones though. If I get no disrespect to Brian Hoyer, if he would have played, I would have gone the other way. But in this case scenario, I have to, if Bailey plays, and which I think he will, but if Bailey Zappi plays, I think I'm going to pick the Patriots over the Detroit Lions in this game in New England. On the line, though, the Patriots are favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take the Patriots -2.5. The Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. Now, this game is a much game I'm going to be looking forward to as well. Now, the Saints are playing really well. Seattle playing really well, but they're at New Orleans. But the way the Saints have been playing, I kind of like the upset in this one. I kind of like to see the Seattle Seahawks go to New Orleans to pick up a victory over the New Orleans Saints. On the line, though, the Saints are favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take the Seahawks +4. The New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Now, I don't know about what's happening this past week. Now I heard that Tua Tagovailoa is not going to be playing. So I don't know what the scenario on the offense is going to be like. But I'm not really too full confident about that. I get it, you got Tyreek Hill there, which I understand that. But to say the least, what is your offense going to be like without Tua Tagovailoa? Oh my God, I cannot trust him. Right, I cannot trust Miami with that situation right now. If Tua Tagovailoa was playing, I would have gone the other way. But I'm going with the upset with this one. I like the New York Jets over the Miami Dolphins in this game in New York. On the line, though, the Dolphins are favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take the Jets +3. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Now, this game is a must-win situation for both teams. I think the winner at this one will get the division, I think, but we'll have to wait and see. And the loser will fight their way to the playoffs, so we'll have to wait till that. But this is where I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers over the Atlanta Falcons in this game and Tampa in this one. On the line, though, Tampa Bay is favored by 8.5 in this game, but give me Atlanta plus 8.5. The Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Now, this is a game that Tennessee needs to win. They need to keep this one alive to order out. And so I think Tennessee will order to do that. But as the Washington Commanders are doing, I'm not sure how I'm going to trust them. So I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans over the Washington Commanders in this game. On the line, though, Tennessee's favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take Tennessee minus 2.5. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Now, this game is going to be a must-win for Jacksonville. I know they had a tough loss against Philadelphia, but they need to get a division win. Just at least to get your division wins out of the way, so at least you can get them out to get the division. So, anyways, you're going to chuck the loss in there, focus what you need to do against Houston, and get a win. And I think that's what they're going to do. So, I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Houston Texans in this game. On the line now, Jacksonville is favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take Jacksonville minus 7. The San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Now, this game is a must-win situation for San Francisco. They had a good win in division run last week against on Monday Night Football. So for San Francisco, what they need to do, I think what they need to do right now is having San Francisco. They need to get a win just to get the higher chance in the NFC West going. So I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers over the Carolina Panthers in this game. On the line, though, the 49ers are favored by 5 in this game. I'm going to take the 49ers minus 5. The LA Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Well, unless there's another protester that the Rams are going to be tackling down, it's going to be a tougher road for the Rams to recover. They're probably having a Super Bowl hangover right now. So I think that being said, I think the Rams I think they're going to win this game out. It's going to be a really close one. I think it is. So I'm going to but I like the LA Rams over the Dallas Cowboys in this game in LA. On the line, though, let me see. Yeah. On the line, though, the Rams are favored by 6 in this game. I'm going to take the Cowboys plus 6. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. This is going to be a good one to watch. I think this is going to... If I had to pick a team that Philadelphia wants to win, this is going to be the game. So this is going to be the game for Philadelphia to win. So Arizona, they're pretty good as well. No disrespect to Arizona, but I think this is going to be a really toss-up. It's going to be an offensive battle, I think it is. But I'm going to go with Philadelphia because they're much better offense right now. So I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles over the Arizona Cardinals in this game. On the line now, Philadelphia is favored by 5.5 in this game. I'm going to take Philadelphia minus 5.5. Sunday Night Football, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this is going to be a big win for Cincinnati. This is a must-win scenario for Cincinnati. But as for the Baltimore Ravens, they have choked in the last 3 games. The only one they haven't choked was my Patriots. Just so you know. But to say the least, for the Cincinnati Bengals, this is a must-win situation. They had a good win against Miami. But for that case scenario, Cincinnati needs to get a win just to keep their division hopes again. And I think Cincinnati will order to do that to keep their Sunday Night Football, their NFC North hopes alive a little bit longer. So I think that case scenario, the Cincinnati Bengals, I think the winner of this game is going to get the division, which I really do think this is going to be an upset pick. So I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals over the Baltimore Ravens in this game, in Baltimore. On the line, though, Baltimore is favored by 3.5 in this game. I'm going to take Cincinnati plus 3.5. Over-under is 48. I'm going to go over 48. And Monday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, Kansas City Chiefs, they have a division win to go, and they need to win this game. Another win for Kansas City, and they need to win this one. So I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs over the LA Rams in this game. On the line, though, the Kansas City Chiefs are favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs minus 7. Over and under is 51. I'm going to go under 51. All right, shout out this week is Half Moon's Picks. A big shout out to him because he's a big Detroit Lions fan. He's a big Detroit Lions fan, and I'm a big Patriots fan. Our teams are going at it this week. So until then, this is Andrew Warren saying signing off, and check out Half Moon's picks, and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page down below right here. Until then, this is Andrew Warren signing off, saying rock out.